welcome to part 2 of 10-minute tips. We are now going to go on to our first lot of quests as a hunter. So as I said with a hunter, they are focused on focus. So while you're firing your shots, bear in mind to keep an eye on that so you don't run out. Basically with the hunter, if you right click on a mindless zombie, it will auto fire, and then you'll have your two abilities, because we're now level 2, which is steady shot. When you loot, you get what you call money, or you get items and materials. So this is 6 copper. My advice to anyone starting out is loot everything. Literally just loot everything. You cannot go wrong. So what we're going to do is we're going to get on with these quests, because it's telling us to head over these over here. If you don't want to auto fire, you left click, and then you can get ready with one of your main abilities. If you don't mind, and you know, you can go ahead, because the right click and the left click are very important in dungeons, because you don't want to auto fire before a tank goes in. I'll cover that more in the next couple of videos. So for now, you can right click and go ahead and start performing your moves. So we're going to go over to this guy, because our quest asked to speak with these people. So we're going to go and speak with Valdred Morai. To speak with people, you also right click and it'll come up with your quest log. You can either sit there and read it, or you can just get on with your quest. So we're going to get on with the quests. So that's our first little bit done. So what you can do is you can head back here, hand this quest in while you're on the way. And as you notice, as you quest, your XP bar will go up. This is your level progress. So what this is saying is it's going to give us a battered cloak which goes on your back. So for a hunter, your main gear is leather. You can go into mail later on down the line. So concentrate on leather items for a hunter. So equip your gear, and as you can see, it's put a back piece on you. If you ever want to see what gear you're wearing, if you go in your character info, you can click on him, and then it'll tell you all about what you're wearing and what your attributes and enhancements are at the moment. So let's go on to these other quests. While you're first starting out, my advice is literally kill everything around you, just so you can get your level up quicker. So we're asking to speak to Marshal Redpath, and again, right click it, either read it. I reckon when you're first starting out, have a good read of everything. As you say, if there's anything in these videos that you want me to cover, please don't hesitate in asking. We'll get on to professions very soon as well. But for now, we're going to concentrate on leveling up and getting you guys some tips. If you're ever stuck and you don't know where your quests are, if you press M on your keyboard, it will show up, and you can zoom in to find whereabouts it is. And with the good thing with World of Warcraft, you can have your map up and walk towards it while you try and find where you're going. So every time you hand a quest in, it'll probably give you some sort of copper and experience for your first few levels. You get copper, silver and gold. As you can see there, we've unlocked an ability. If you're like me and you like organising your abilities, what you can do is press escape on your keyboard, head over to interface, head over to action bars, and you can unlock these. So at first they will look like this. Right? So if you want to move your abilities, you can press unlock action bars, and if you want to add more, you click these and these will show up. So this is wing clip. My aim is to target reducing the movement speed for 15 seconds, but as you notice, it's a melee type movement. Now as a hunter, it's very rare you get into melee type fights, so I'm going to shift up that up there for now, and whenever you're done, always remember to lock your action bars. What this basically is your interface. It'll let you, so it can be auto loot, so you're not there always picking your items, and you can set a loot key. You've got your combat, your different things and all this. You've got your display, you've got your social, you've got just loads of things. I'm not going to go all through that with you guys today because I'll run out of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and head towards our next quest. And once you get to level 10, you get what you call mounts as well, so your movement won't be as slow. Yes, so your basic movements are W, D to turn right, A to turn left, S to walk backwards, and spacebar to jump. There's all sorts you can do. If you want to chat, you can press enter, and so at the moment you're in the say chat, so this will display to some people around you, so you can put hello and press enter. If you want to chat to your guild eventually, it's /J. If you want to speak in the zone, it's /1. So that'll be like in the area of your zone you're in at the minute. If you want to speak in trade chat when you're in main cities, it's /2. And if you want to whisper someone, it's /W. What you need to enter the character's name at the time. I'll show you that closer to the time. So as you can see, this is our next quest. If you ever want to figure out where you're up to with your coins, as you can see, it's here. So we've got 2 silver, 52 copper. My advice is to loot everything and sell everything while you're learning. So, as you can see, it's asking us to collect Scarlet Corpse Gathered. So I'm going to go over to it. Whenever you get a quest like this, it's a case of just right clicking on it. This guy's going to carry the corpses for me, which is lovely. While you're here, like I say, kill everything, you'll level up a lot quicker as well. Loot everything, because you just don't know what you're going to get. Anything to do with cloth, I'd suggest you keep, because it could become very handy in what you call a profession called First Aid, which heals you over time, especially if you're not a healer class, that can come in handy. So as we quest throughout these, hopefully we get to cover a very wide range of things for you guys. As you can see, we're nearly level 4, and it is literally that quick to start off with. So now what it's asking me to do is go and kill Death Knell Scourge Slain. If you ever want to find out what moves are coming up as you level on, so basically what you do is you go to spellbook or press P on your keyboard, and this will tell you your main hunter abilities, your class specific abilities. Once you get to your talent tree specialization at level 10, you can get Beast Mastery, which I advise for leveling. You get Marksmanship and you get Survival. I do suggest you go with Beast Mastery to start off with. As I say, you unlock them at level 10. So you get your main hunter abilities here, and then your talent specific talents at level 10. As a hunter, you do get a pet at level 10 as well. So let's have a little bit of fun. As I say, right click if you don't want to auto shoot. Sorry, left click if you don't want to auto shoot. Right click if you want to auto if you want to auto shoot. As you notice, as you level up, you're gonna get a lot stronger than your enemies. But do not, as you're learning, do not get too cocky. Just take your time and take in everything around World of Warcraft, because you don't want to miss out on anything. With an undead, you get 2 racial abilities. So this one, if you get stunned or put to sleep, you press it and it'll undo it for you. And this one is, save your health's low and you got no potions or food, you can actually eat the bodies you've just killed, and that'll give you health and mana and focus, which will restore it for you. We have got a minute left, so hopefully I've covered some more important tips in this gameplay for you. The main tips for today were, as a hunter, you do not want to auto shoot if you're in a dungeon, so always remember to left click. If you're out and about in the wild and you don't care, you only got all your quests, you can right click and it will auto shoot for you. I've also shown you how to get into your class abilities if you want to see what's coming up, which is your main hunter abilities and your talents, specified talents as well. I have got a stutter, and that will happen a lot throughout the streams. So hopefully I've covered some important things for you guys on this 10-minute stream. I'm going to do 10 minutes because it's going to be a lot for you guys to understand. So until next time, guys.